So now that we understand how to identify each square on the board, now let's start by learning how to record actual moves. So when you record the move of a piece, you first want to write the name of the piece, followed by its destination square. So for instance, if you want to move the rook, you would start by writing R. If you want to move the bishop, you would write B. If you want to move the queen, you would write Q. If you want to move the king, you would write K. And because the letter K has been used up for the king, the knight takes the letter N. These are all written in capital letters to distinguish between the name of the piece and the square. So the square would be written in small letters. So let's say we start with this move. The way we record this is, well, we are moving a knight. So we start by writing N, capital N, to the F3 square. So N F3. Black responds by pushing his pawn to D5. Now, for pawn moves, you do not need to write the name of the pawn. So you don't have to write P. You just write D5. White attacks his pawn, play C4, pawn to C4. Now black takes the pawn on C4. Now for captures, you are allowed to insert an X to distinguish a capture from another move. You do not have to do so, but you can. So this move will be written as either D X C4 or D C4. For a pawn capture, you would write the starting file of the pawn. So that's the B file. And the N square, which would be the C4 square. So D C4. White plays E3, knight F6. And well, when a bishop takes, or when a piece takes a pawn, you simply write the name of the piece and the N square. And as usual, you can insert the X. So you can write B X C4 or simply B C4. Let's go on E6. Now white castles. Now the move castles, if it's castles kingside, is denoted by the move 0-0. And if it's castles queenside, then it's denoted by the move 0-0-0. Now, this move is slightly different because you are moving the knight to D7. So, but both knights can go to D7, right? Like, if you move this knight, you're moving the knight to D7. You move this knight, you're also moving a knight to D7. So how you distinguish it is you use the starting file of the piece. So we are moving the B8 knight to D7. So we write N B to D7. And that's a brief summary of how to write and read chess notation. I hope that will be useful for next videos.